I'm going to tell you guys about how I got out of the New Age spirituality witchcraft. I was deep in the New Age for about 3 years. I remember I looked up at the sky one day and I was like, Jesus, I'm done following you. I never really was truly all in with Jesus, but I grew up in church, you know what I'm saying? And so I looked up to him. I was like, I'm done following you. I'm sick of all this Christian crap. It doesn't make sense. I don't believe in you. I'm done. And I went and followed the world. And that's when I fell deep in New Age spirituality for the next 3 years. I hadn't experienced any sleep paralysis, quote, sleep paralysis. I now know that they're demonic attacks, but I hadn't experienced any of those while I was saging my whole apartment. You know what I'm saying? Decked out in crystals and chanting over my entire place. I thought I was divinely protected by my ancestors until one day. One night I was woken up in the middle of the night, and at the left end of my bed was the tallest, blackest demon. Like, ugh. I wasn't initially terrified. I saged and I called out to my ancestors, you know what I'm saying? I started chanting. I was like, oh no, you can't be here. I started doing all my chanting and stuff like that. And it wouldn't go anywhere. And instantly I pinched myself. I'm like, this ain't real. This ain't real. I felt pain. I knew it. I was like, no, this is real. Immediately, it started choking me. And it lifted me. I was levitated out of my bed, and I was in the air, and I'm like, no, what the heck is this? I looked back and I saw my body. I knew this was real. I had never experienced sleep paralysis to this intensity before. Next thing you know, darkness filled my entire room. It was the worst darkness ever. My hairs were standing up all over my body. And next thing you know, everything started to close in. I felt laughter all around me. I was choking and choking. I usually, when this happens, this always had happened when I experienced sleep paralysis, but never this intense. I couldn't say anything. I couldn't breathe. And that moment I knew my ancestors turned on me, demons. I had to call on the name of Jesus. I said, I couldn't get it out for a whole minute. I didn't think he was going to come. I didn't think he was going to come this time because I had backslid for 3 years and I intentionally followed Satan. I was intentionally in witchcraft. Man, after a minute, I said, Jesus. And all of a sudden, man, that thing flew across my room. I saw it and immediately I fell back into my bed. Dude. I just laid there for hours and I said, for the first time in 3 years, I looked up to heaven. I said, God, we need to talk. Mind you, I quit believing in any God outside of this earth. I quit following all that. I thought that, I was God. We just create. We're all one. It's just the universe. Y'all, I was the lost sheep. The one that left the 99. And then Jesus left to save me. He saved me. I was the lost sheep, bro. I was the lost sheep.